Hello guys and welcome to episode 7 of Minecraft. And yeah, you may be wondering where exactly, not where exactly I am, but why are there sandstone mammoths? And also why was it in the formula? Basically what I did, I just went, and why was I, I'm not too sure. I wanted to put a cover over this, basically so redstone doesn't get damaged, because that's the last thing I want. And I know sandstone isn't my best block, but I thought it looks all right, I've got a lot of it. And I'll tear it down right in a few minutes actually, but I think it makes it look slightly better because today what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be building up here, and I've got a few ideas of what to do. So firstly, what I need to do is I've got hardened clay over here, but I want to make that red hardened clay, and I don't actually not got too much of it really, have I? So we can spell that up. So looking at what I've got, I need hardened clay, I also need wood for what I want to do, and a lot of it. I need also jungle wood as well, and I might need spruce wood, which will be a slightly more awkward one to get. Just checking, I haven't actually got any spruce saplings when I remember tiger last, did I? No, okay, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go for a wood gathering session. I might do a bit of a time lapse about it. Why on earth is that in there? Evidently I must have left a gap, so all the sand's got sorted out. Well, doesn't matter, just show it. Yeah, so what I need to do, I need to go and gather up some hardened clay. I'm also going to gather up some wood, because if you look, I've not got that much. I've got enough jungle wood, but I want to get, I'll probably chop down another jungle tree. I've got efficiency 4 on my axe, so that's fine. And also get down to some oak, and also go across to that tiger biome to get some more stuff. Okay guys, so I've got all the stuff I needed. It's actually been a couple of days since I last actually recorded on here, but yeah, I've got all the things I've needed, and it's all in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a front section here with you on camera. So firstly, all this needs to just be taken out, like so, and just go up here, vroom, all the way up to the top. It's a quick, and I've got instant mining on here, up to the top, oh dear, like that, and all the way up to here. Then, just stack up like this. Basically what I'm going to do is going to go all the way up to the top, like this, and then behind that, so as you can see, it won't conflict with anything if I do it here. So what I'm going to have over here is a mixture of jungle thing, and I've got a bit too much. I'm actually just gonna, what I'm gonna do is sugar right in there. Right, let's click through the sorting system now. So yeah, as you can see, that's going. Why is that not clicking? Something's broken. Brilliant. I'll have a look at that in a minute, because it seems the sorting system's gone a bit wrong. But yeah, we need to go out 6 like this. We're going to put one alternative thing in here. I'll put one like that, and then in the middle here I need grey stained glass, and then just carry on. Gonna put this facing that way there, just to add a bit more texture to it, and then no, that's fine. What I've done, I've just been a bit. It's actually 5 blocks, right? Blah, blah. And then on the corner here, there's going to be, coming out here, there's going to be more acacia up like this. So let's just do that here on camera. Then I'm going to try and get some more acacia. I don't fully know where my acacia saplings went, so I probably need to work out what happened there to them. So do that. There will, on this side here, I'm going to put buttons at the bottom. So if we just do, if you look at what I mean by that, basically, so you don't, I'll just do buttons out of this. So just to show what I mean there, so what I want, and then on the bottom it's just going to be buttons like that, and over here I'm going to have trapdoors up there. So yeah, and then finally I'm just going to go and craft up some wooden planks and do that. So like that, and then then what we need to do over here is just literally a matter of going like, oh, wrong block. And then on top we just need to literally stack up one, and then go back down again, and all the way across, then one more here and across like so. So that happens. Then over here over here what's going to happen is we're going to have oak wood on top of these ones like so. And then behind here, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated now. I'm going to make it look a lot different, and while we're at it, let's just go funny, because actually quite a lot more spruce wood, so I'm actually going to use spruce wood for this task, because a lot of things need sorting. My sorting system seems to have all broken. Right, let's just get 4 trapdoors out, and over here as well, also just get 12 and craft that. and just chuck something out. I'll pick all those up in a minute, and just shove a few things into the sorting system while I'm at it. That'll work. And then I can hopefully pick all that back up. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. And then what I need to do is behind here, I just need to stack up. Let's just use the dirt, because I chucked away my cobblestone, because I weren't thinking to take them up. Yep, okay, pick that back up. And then what needs to happen is, behind here, if I place in a drunk block there, and then one, 3 like that, to have for texture, and then on top of here, I'm going to have spruce logs, like that, in here. And then what's going to happen is we're going to have windows, like so, in these places, windows on top of here as well, and then over here, I think oak wood, I think is what it's settled on, like that. And that is one of the units done, and it's just, yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I just like the variation the spruce gives you in that area. And then what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to put this on here. Yeah, and I quite like the look of that, to be honest, that whole side panel. So I'm going to work on all of these. I'm actually, there needs to be 2 over here. I need to basically do 5 more. I'm going to do this whole side first, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I have built this up, and as you can see, I've been using that pattern. So yeah, what you've got that over here, obviously you've got the trapdoors. Sometimes we get fired because of redstone, but you've got trapdoors, buttons, buttons everywhere. Buttons for the side facing logs, contamination, somewhat right, and that. But you've got this kind of thing over there, spruce wood, wood there, the glass, like I showed you a minute ago. But yeah, I've done all that. I basically repeat my pattern over, and this bit I've done over here, I've basically just done red stained clay with stairs, grey, glass, and yeah, I quite like the actual look that gives personally. It's nice insight into the actual redstone behind what I've done. And yeah, and then basically I've just made this continue on here. I'm going to dig this out a bit more. What I then kind of just terraformed it into just making it blend into the mountain. That's kind of bit I'm going for. Don't know how well I'll be able to accomplish it, but this bit I'm going to dig back so you can see it all in all its glory, and this will help it's kept. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do the same on the other side. I know there needs to be some trapdoors and buttons put in. I can put buttons in now, the trapdoors are going later. And I must say, I really think those trapdoors add something. It looks bland, but I think instead of the trapdoors coming, it really, I don't know, just adds. I like the texture it gives, but yeah. I think it's looking quite good at the moment. This bit here, I've got designed for. I don't know how far I'll get today. Well, I'll be bringing out this episode late, so I'll probably be able to get a bit of a way, but yeah, on the other side there, I'm just doing this with yourself. The inside will be perfected over time. I'm going to try and get a good portion of it done, because it's not the hardest thing to build. It's made quite a modular thing in some ways if you like to build. But yeah, that's all transcend into that. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build one more bit over here. I also need to pick up some acacia saplings. Just remember, we're chopping down the trees. What is that doing now? That needs to go. So now that's going. Where is the wood? Oh, lost all the saplings. Not good. Anyway, I'll go and try and get some more wood, and because I've been a bit of an idiot and left all the saplings to go. But anyway, see you when I've done the other side of it, and then I'll be able to get working the rest of it. See you then. Okay guys, I've done all this side over here, and I must say it's actually coming on to look really quite good now. It's not finished yet. The building, I've got to tell you, goes up an awful lot higher than this already. It's quite a big building, but yeah, this is what you got over here. But yeah, just repeat the pattern around with the same figure to the other side, and yeah, it's looking quite good really, in my opinion. But over there though, what I want to do is before all the ice breaks, gotta have this if you've just done it for too long. Just want to get rid of that. I'm actually making it look a lot better. And as you can see, what I really like is just how you can see into all the redstone and things, and yeah, all the, because the trapdoors, when it gets powered, because whenever power goes through it, it does stand up because of how the trapdoors happens. But yeah, I can always move my bows back down, so I'm not too worried. The next thing which I want to do though is I want to get some, so I actually want to make orange clay. And I'll tell you why I want that in a minute or two, because there is a reason. Trust me, I'm not just doing it for no reason. Why would I do that? Right, so a stack of hardened clay, and what I could do in here, just do that, and then fill it up somehow. There. So you know, I might want that. You know, it's just about, the problem is with this portal sourcing we always have to have every slot filled, so I'm just going to do that for now. So yeah, I've got a lot of that, so I'm just going to get a coal block, smelt all that up. And then what I want to do is at the top, I want to do a line of orange. So basically what I'm going to have above this a line of orange, 2 blocks, And then I'm going to have a mixture of birch wood and oak slabs, primarily oak. So I'm going to do that on either side anyway, just because I think it'll be a lot easier to do that. And then I'll show you what I mean and explain it when that's happened. So see you then. Okay guys, so I've done my next part of it, and I've done this all the way around. So basically what this is a bit of orange stained clay, and I quite like the colour that gives. We're combined with birch wood, oak wood, and I just kind of quite like how it just breaks it up, and I like the unevenness. I don't know why, I'm not too sure about this, I'm not too sure, but I'll see how it goes with me. But yeah, what I've done, basically I've got this overlap here, so it basically goes round, and where you've got the window, it goes up, then it goes down again with there, then it goes up again. And it's got that with a border of orange above that, which I really quite like the look of actually. In honesty there. So what I need to do now though is next what's going to happen is red stained clay is going to go up on top of that to start forming the shape of the ceiling I'm on, and then in the middle what I'm going to do, I'm going to have spruce logs and then the same stained glass, because I quite like the colour of that, in the middle like there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do all of that the next layer, then explain what I've done there. So seeing how that's done. Okay, so what I've done the wall, I've done basically this bit here. So what you can see, as you can see there, basically we've got the red stained clay, we've got the window at the top, which I really quite like having in. And also we've got this indented thing with the hole, it needs to be wood up there, which I'll do in a minute when I go to do the roof. But yeah, I quite like this whole indented feel of it, and I just think it adds an extra depth to the build. And obviously as you can see, it's going quite a deep build, which is why initially I think it's built quite a bit of a way out of the whole redstone, because I thought, you know what, I want to face the roof. And around the side it's very much the same, but just slightly different, and we've got the window. Okay, so we seem to be right, I'm going to have to sort that out. That looks dreadful, but that's really off centre. Yeah, I'm not having that. Okay, I'm going to sort that out and basically just shove it along a bit more and then terraform it in. And also at the top there looks really bad. Okay, I'm going to sort out that side. Let's see what the other side looks like. So I'll do that off camera. And just look at the other side. That needs all switching around. Well, basically, what needs to happen there is it just needs to be... have it so... if it one pane of glass, another pane of glass, then basically it just needs... actually all it needs is 3 panes of glass and another log where the acacia is, where obviously that one is, and then I just need to move in that side over there to make it just go a bit narrow, then I can always terraform it to make it look more natural. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. And also in between I do need to get some wood. I've got some trees going over here. I'll make sure I keep on replanting the saplings when I get them. But yeah, I'm going to put some trees down here, because I need loads and loads of wood to do the ceiling, because it's all going to be oak, and it's going to be quite large if you look at the size of this building. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do that, then I'll be back. See you then. Okay, so I've been working a bit. I moved them all over, and I feel like it does look a lot better, much more symmetrical. It does feel like it really wasn't working. But yeah, that's what we've done now, and I much prefer that design. And yeah, as you can see, it's all equally in line with each other. It's all where it should be. And I will terraform it back, but for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a bit of a tie-up of me doing the roof. And what I'm going to do is probably, hopefully it's already sorted. I'm actually going to nick these back. I'm going to do mostly oak wood, but maybe a bit of spruce, just to mix things up a bit, because I haven't fully used spruce. Yeah, so there we go, I've got over a stack of spruce and then the rest will be oak. So that's what I'm going to do over the roof. And yeah, so I'm going to do it in a time-lapse first person, because replay mod isn't released yet, unless if it has been released by the time I actually check it in a couple of minutes, then I will do it as first person. If not, it'll be first person. But yeah, I'm just going to be doing my roof, then you should be able to get an idea of what I'm doing with it. So yeah, I'm going to do that, then I will be back soon. See you then. roof over here. Hopefully enjoy that time lapse. And this is actually the second build I did it, and I'm much more happy with it. And this bit here, actually, there's no windows here because I'm going to terraform it into the side of a mountain. I kind of make it seem as bit that it's built around a mountain. So firstly, to do that, what I want to do, I want to take off a couple of these planks on these side to make it kind of see like it blends in, because of the block up that's exactly on the height. And I kind of want to make it seem as if it's kind of been built out of a mountain almost, or hill or mound or whatever you want to call it. But yes, but basically I'm just going to go and terraform it around what's going on. Maybe it's going to be a bit hard to do because it's inside here, but I'm generally going to aim for the building ends with ground around it, and then I'm going to probably put some sort of ridge of there. I'm going to do that. I'll just put in some temporary blocks of cobble just to mark out what I want to do. But anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to terraform my back, and I'm hoping it'll come out alright, and then go inside and then just come back to you when I'll just do a bit of neating from the inside, because the outside will look fine but the inside looks tatty. See you then. Yeah, so that's been done, and I quite like that actually, how it just blends in, it just looks all natural. So yeah, that is actually that done, and I'm surprised I actually managed to get this done without any particular incidents as such, which is surprising for me actually, really, because I'm just going to say I seem to be getting a lot better at building than I used to be, because I'm happy with how this thing's looking. I probably thought I'd done something completely wrong now I've said that, but that was close. But yeah, I just don't know about what it is about it, but I like it. Like in here, it's all quite nice, that massive, great big roof, and I don't know. I just like it. I just kind of quite like the openness of it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some sort of strange roof system involving slabs, and I might actually use stone brick. I haven't got enough. Don't know actually what I could use. Let's think that through. Okay, so what I want to happen is I want them to overlap and then go up there to kind of open it up a bit more to the nearest wall, like so. So actually to do that, I think, to be honest, what do we have? Sandstone, possibly. I'm going to try sandstone, actually. Because I've got a lot of that stuff, which is all over sand. Got a lot of sandstone. I'm actually thinking that might work. That might actually work if I use sandstone. So let's try sandstone. Probably actually only need one stack. Let's craft up some sandstone stairs and see what that looks like. So I'm going to add them in, like here. We're going to be upside down on top of these blocks, but I'm going to add them all in, just to do that, to see what it'll look like. Then I'll be back. See you then. Okay, so I made it all look a bit nicer in here, and I got that weird finger I made. I'm not too sure about that, but I think it kind of works, because you can still, if you move around, see a bit more what's going on around of the place of things. And yeah, so that's covered everything up, which really needed covering up. The only thing left to do really is that, which it should be a relatively straightforward procedure, maybe, and like so. And yeah, I think that really kind of finishes off the room. I know that bit down there actually is also a problem, but the next thing to work on is on this whole area. So yeah, I'm going to be simplistic in here really, because what I want to have a platform around here. If you just mock it up now, we're not going to be using these exact resources unless I fall enough. Got a platform like this to stand on, with this thing down here, which goes around the middle and up to the edge, and then on this thing as well, I'm going to have another aisle, and basically that will just funnel you as well into where you need to go to get out this area, and also hoppers, which is always a bonus because hoppers don't look brilliant. And then what will happen is that will end here, curve back around, and do the same again on this side, going over like that. What you do, then this bit will just be slabs everywhere else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on this. I'm going to make it wooden, I think, and then I'll be back when that's finished. So see you then. Okay, guys. So yeah, I've finished it all off, and as you can see, the first thing to know is I've replaced the whole over there with grass, because I think it looks a lot better. And yeah, next episode I will build a bridge over to this area, so you don't have to do this whole faffy walk across here. But for now, what I'm going to do, I'll probably just build like a cobble thing just to get me across, really. Outline for what I want the bridge to look like, how much I want it to take, and to kind of go like that so it lines up in the middle. But yeah, so basically I got this way over here, then what I did inside here, I just made it nice. I did the floor, so basically over here these bits have got a bit of an upgrade, so I can have a hoppers instead, so that's cool. And then I've done a mishmash of all sorts, so there's a bit of spruce about, but not too much, so it's not too empowering. And in this middle bit here, I put sandstone and glowstone just to get a bit of light. And this area put in section as well, which I quite like how the jungle and oak work together and how they create that sort of texture behind them. But anyway, I'm going to call this build finished now, because that has taken quite a long time to do. It's quite a big building to do, but it's all done, and I quite like it, to be honest. So, next episode, as I said, I'm going to be working on this bridge, which will probably take about 3 minutes, but I won't do it now because the episode's going on a bit. And then I'll do something completely different. So, see you next episode. Goodbye. Please comment, like, and subscribe.